Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to the Temtem. Today we will jump back into the journey with the narwhal. Because in the last episode we cleared out the desert and all that's left currently is to see where the narwhal will take us. So yeah, I suppose there is nothing else for us to do. I'll be camped with the Tukmani near the city, awaiting the moment you open those gates. We are counting on you folks to do your part.
Ah,
I was worried when Camel told me you were heading to Kisiwa. Thanks to Celero, you are fine. It was a long walk. Understatement of the year. The Resistance folks have told us about your adventures. You sure have come a long way since the first time you flew with us, remember? You looked so young and fresh traveling with Tihani's ticket. It feels like a lifetime ago. It was indeed a long walk. Oh yeah, he just says the same thing. How are you holding up? I'm much better, thanks. My back is still a bit sore from that one-off landing at Takma. Sometimes I think I'm dreaming, but no, we are all here working together again in the Norval's most important flight ever. What a time to be alive. Getting ready for the op. I got this job because I liked meeting people and making sure they were comfortable, and now we are flying to war. It's crazy. Crazy indeed. It's good to have you back, Biscuit. We worked well together in Tukma, eh? Great teamwork, and here we are now, risking our necks to open a door for those same Wumbi guards. I've seen my fair share of action aboard airships, but this I never expected. I mean, makes sense, right? Any other dialogue? Remember that jail? Don't remind me, the food was atrocious. Also, as per usual, the microphone is bugging out for some reason. And when I clicked on it, it magically fixed itself. Classic microphone. I don't know how to fix it properly. I must prepare for Operation Dusk. Don't make the captain wait, she's very much on edge. I don't actually know if you can hear the microphone bugging out or not, but the gain meter on my side is like seemingly picking up stuff that it shouldn't be picking up. Which I think is either the ventilators on my computer or just vibrations of the computer in general, I'm not sure. It's supposed to cut those out because the gain level should be adjusted for it, but sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Not too sure why it's bugging out for me, but oh well. Not much I can do about it. We have supplied your airship, it's ready to go. Hello, Biscuit. Hi. So you don't recognize me? I think that's the dude that broke us out of the prison, right? Your face is familiar. Take a guess. Konstantinos. Musa. Are you Tihani? We last met in Tukma. It keeps giving me wrong answers, so I don't know. Suji? Getting warmer? That guy from prison. There we go, I remembered correctly. You are the stowaway from the narwhal. Yes, yes, I am he. It took you long enough, eh? I like traveling by unconventional means. Although I must say I've been enjoying not crash landing with airships these last few days. Anyway, I don't mean to overstay my welcome. It was nice seeing you again, Gabit Biscuit. I wish you good luck with the next part of your quest. It sounds like you will need it. Thank you. Until next time, Taman. I didn't expect encounters to be in this area. That took me a little bit by surprise, but that's alright. Oh wait, he's strong against fire, that's right. Should be fine. Okay, you are the last one we need to talk to. Here comes our golden boy, missed your old crew, Biscuit. I missed all of you. Cannot tell for the others, but I think we did too. Then we heard from Camel that you were coming here. I think we all got a bit worried. How have you been? Mostly okay. Isel gave me an earful about how risky my job is. I mean, come on, she's a minor. It's not like her job isn't dangerous anyway. How is Adia? The captain was super worried for you. Don't tell her I said that, but she gave Camel a lot of crap for encouraging you to rock hop Tikisiwa. Gotta get ready. Yes, go be a hero. I will make sure the old narwhal gets you there in one piece. The rest is up to you. Cool, I think I talked to everyone, so let's talk to the captain. Green light, we are greenlit for Operation Tusk. Let's go. All hands on board. First mate unmoored the narwhal. Operation Tusk is a go. Okay, we get to see where we are dropping. Excellent, nobody around. I've got a bad feeling about this. Cheer up, Matthew. Silence, Biscuit. We don't want to get caught before we open those gates. You two follow me and watch your step. I've still got a bad feeling about this. Tusk and Narwhal. Narwhal and Tusk. You are the folks I was told to expect. I thought you would be more. No time for chit-chat. What's the situation? My agents are out there trying to keep the Belsoto busy, but we've managed to lure them away from your route. But it won't last long. Also, I just noticed, is my microphone louder than usual? Because it sure seems like it's picking up more than it should. Let me try going into properties and lowering the levels a little bit. Maybe put it to 65. There we go. Okay, hopefully that's gonna be better. My agents are out there trying to keep the Belsoto busy. We've managed to lure them away from your route, but it won't last long. Be as fast as you can. We are keeping an eye on their movements. Oh, and if you run into trouble, you can regroup here. Long live the resistance. Long live Freaky Siva. You heard it, crew. Let's hurry to the gates. What do you need, brother in arms? You could give me a discount, not gonna lie, since I'm saving your city. Just saying. Maybe we should buy more of these. Like maybe put it up to 30, or you know what, put it up to 40, because we still have a bunch of stuff left to catch. Other than that, I'm gonna save money. There are some new people to talk to. Back to taming, I'm going to get myself a ton of cards. Prices sure have increased. I mean, they seem the same to me, but who knows. I don't remember how much everything costs across the whole game. We must be as silent as possible. Silence, the whole city is crawling well Belsotos. I don't get to reveal the mist quite yet. Which is not good because I don't know which way to go. But that's alright, let's look for stickers while we are here. Always look for stickers. Who goes there? Take him out, Biscuit. Alrighty then, first proper fight of the episode. Let's see how this goes. Gonna do embers on you. As well as uppercut. That should take him out. Nice. Ababa might be a bit rougher, but we should be fine. I'm gonna do Fierce Claw, and I'm gonna do this one. We are very close to the Temporium, so we can just go back and heal if we need to. Should be fine. Fire Tornado, sure. Clay Ball doesn't do much, so let's do Uppercut. Not bad. What, one of those resistance terrorists? You go ahead, Captain. I will stay here and make sure this one doesn't alert the others. I will see you on the other side, Mr. Matthew. Let's go, Biscuit. First, I'm gonna go heal, though. No reason to waste healing items when we are so close. Okay, let me go check this way. Oh, I cannot go onto the bed. It's blocked off. There is a sticker though. I wonder what she's thinking when she sees me picking up stickers from the thrall in the middle of a wartime situation and putting them into my sticker book. He must be very confused, I would imagine. Okay, where is this cave? Right here. Also, where did we get this from, and why didn't we put it into the album already? I must have forgotten. Must have been in the previous episode. Well, now it's where it belongs. I assume all the houses will eventually be opened when the war ends. That would make the most sense. I'm just carefully kind of looking for loot at the moment. Adoroboros, let's go, another one. He must be so annoyed that we are wasting time on stickers. Am I blind? I don't see this one. Where is it? It's not this one. Holy moly, there it is. That one took a while. I see Belsotos over there. Don't tell me they don't see me across the freaking stairs. No way they are that short-sighted. Wait, you are not Get Him Biscuit? Okay, this could be interesting. I think let's target Gialis first. That's fine. Now let's do Embers and this move, which should be enough to kill, I think. Let's go quadruple damage, you love to see it. I need help. You need help with that haircut, that's for sure. I will keep an eye on this one. We cannot risk a general alarm before we open the gates. Our operation task goes to the down below. Now it's all on you, Biscuit. Go open those blasted gates or we are done for. Why are you standing there? I'm watching this prisoner so you have a shot at those gates. Move your ass. I'm just gonna go heal. I will stay here and watch the prisoner. You and Captain get a move on. Okay, okay. Just checking for dialogues. Alrighty then. Time to see what's below the stairs. I think it's cool you can see other people moving through here even though they are clearly after the war, story-wise. Don't tell me they can see me, come on. There is too many of them, what do I do now? I need to get those gates open at any cost. Down with the Belsoto, long live freaky Siva. Get that miscreant. Thank you, Musa, now is the time. Must use that lever. Of course it had to be you, Biscuit, teacher's pet. Loser extraordinaire, and now a puppet of the resistance too. Belsotos eat poo. Grow up, Biscuit, you should have stayed in the academia. Well, time to teach you some manners. I'm going to have a bit more severe with you. We both know you cannot breed an optimal Temtem without breaking some eggs. Human lives are at stake. You always wear a drama queen. You live for these big climatic jewels, don't you? Enjoy your epic fail then, Temtem up. I will have to praise the Temtem developers for actually making the rival feel like someone really deserving of hate. Which is rarely the case in like Pokemon games and such. Here you truly feel hate towards this character, that's for sure. I guess let's focus fire on focus first. I didn't expect a max battle, otherwise I would have equipped maybe stronger tens. But oh well. That's not good. That's not good, that's not good. I'm gonna have to figure something out. I don't have Balm Plus Plus anymore. And I don't have full heal either. All I can really do is Balm. But I am worried Osukan might still die next turn. Yep. As expected. Alright though, that's alright. Maybe we can power through this. I'll see how it goes. Nesla, get ready. I think Nesla will be the main issue. For sure. I think I'm gonna use Ether Plus on a race. Also, hello there, the Bigly. Hello, hello. I hope you are doing well today. I'll give you a shout out. While the battle is happening, there we go. Alrighty then, what can we do here? What can we do? Much apparently. That's alright. I'm gonna use Balm Plus on the race, and I'm gonna use Tonic Plus on Grammar. didn't really help us much, but I suppose it's something. That's not good. That's not good at all. I could try that, and I could try a double kick. They are doing no damage, holy moly. Try Crystal Bite. This is not going well. Power revive. I could try power revive on a race. It's not much, but it's something. Fire Tornado won't do much in this situation. So I guess let's do the sand attack. Nah, let's heal us up. Because that thing outspeeds us, we need it to be out of energy in order to have a chance. A good thing the enemy at least isn't using healing items. That's not good though, that's not good. Yeah, we died. That's fine. How many times do I have to prove that superiority of Clan Belsoto? You had a chance, you know, you could have joined us. The Belsoto are evil, look around you. What we are is powerful, the weak are afraid of power, so they call it evil. You are only trying to convince yourself. I don't need convincing and you are beyond hope. Say hello to the Resistance. The Resistance, a bunch of wannabes like you and me back in Dennis. The difference is I chose the winning side and you will think that Dojo Masters care about you. They are here. What the down below are you on about? Behind you? Do you really think I'm that? You will regret this. Listen. Freaky down with the Belsoto. Onwards, everybody, rout them, strike hard and fast. We must break them before they can organize a defense. Do I not get to have a rematch? Because I'm pretty sure if I picked different teammates, I could have stood a chance in that fight. Oh well, absolute incompetence. How could those savages climb the walls under your very nose? The resistance is in the city, they are pouring through the gates. The gates are open, intolerable. I shall have you all court-martialed. I should have chosen Tateru as officers instead of you, dumbasses. And what are you doing standing there like scarafajaros? Get a move on. Go take your commands and die there if necessary. General, are you deaf too? Go and don't come back until you've routed the savages. Kill them if you must. Kill them, General, but how? How do you kill someone? You serve under me and you don't know that simple art? My word, I don't know what Lady Lottie saw in you or the boss. But General Sir, we have Temtem and Temtem are wild beasts at heart. Suddenly you are squeamish about a bit of blood. Round them up and send them to the down below. Or go back to your little nursery dojo. I have no time or patience for weaklings. At your command, sir. Onwards, onwards, guards, don't stop, press the advantage, give them no pause, use all your temps, our main objective is the airship terminal, keep pushing. Biscuit, are you hurt? Get Max. I know they are old acquaintances of yours, but this isn't about you or them, we've got more pressing strategy goals. Our latest intel has the general coordinating the defense from the airship terminal located at the uppermost terrace. We must capture him before he boards an airship. Go, go, go. Can I really not do a rematch? That kind of sucks, not gonna lie. I was hoping to go back and pick some different monsters. Oh well. Out of my way, invader. Am I even healed? I guess I am, okay. Well, that sucks. I was really hoping I could have a rematch, because I kind of threw that fight early because I figured I could redo it. I had a bunch of revives and such I could have used. That sucks. That sucks, but oh well. What can you do? What can you do? They are both strong against fire, which is not great. Okay, we can get rid of Mastion. We could try, well, that's not gonna do much. I'm just gonna wait a turn with both of them. We do outspeed Nesla, which is good. I forgot that one is not an attack move. I really need to replace that one because that's like the second time I accidentally picked it. Splatter and uppercut. We need backup, they are advancing up the main stairs. Right and Joy of Kisiwa Uhuru. I don't know why that appeared on the screen out of nowhere, but okay. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I was gonna swap out Taffen for something else. Maybe Petrify. That works. Okay, let's go back and heal. It is relatively close by. Oh, the map is finally filled in. Let's go. Okay, this whole place is surrounded by water, which is kind of interesting. Okay. My men and I will never surrender. Your men and you are going to be defeated. I'm still mad about the Max fight, but oh well. It happens. Okay, the next fire attack should kill him, so let's do that, and let's do this one on the Tateru. Ballard, okay. Gonna try Fire Tornado on you. And uppercut too. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Let's summon Okulura. That's fine. Crystal Bite, let's try it out. They are everywhere, we are overrun. Makes you wonder, since there was so many people running up the stairs when we opened the gate, how come they didn't defeat these guys that we are now fighting? But oh well. I wonder if we will be maybe able to a rematch Max at some point somehow. Because this game has autosaves, it's not like you can reload all the save. And it's online only, so the autosaves are stored on the servers, I assume. Hear me, Rebel, I didn't sign up for this. Whatever your orders are, you must know this isn't how it's supposed to be. Drop your tem cards. I'm a soldier, I just can't. But remember what I said, I wanted no part in this. I was opposed this plan. The general forced us. I'm just following orders. Alrighty then. I think we wanna focus fire on Zenerot, probably. What would be better against him? I'm gonna assume maybe the clay. I guessed correctly. That's a lot of experience. I think you might be similar story, but I'm gonna use this. Should die from fire damage. Let's go. That's what I like to see. Okay, mix. I'm gonna fire tornado you, and I'm gonna petrify you. Got Rockfall, which might be better than Petrify. It overexerts them for the next turn. The Petrify is pretty good. But I'm gonna swap it for the Rockfall. I think it's gonna be better for us. Okay, let's do embers and this. I I surrender. I'm done with Clan Belsoto. You want a general? Then hurry. He's getting ready to escape. No need to hurry. I'm just gonna go heal. There's a lot of people in this town. I'm sure we will soon find out why. Do you have anything else to say? I renounce the Belsoto and the General. Good for you. You shall not get our General alive, terrorist. We shall see about that. I think Mildred will be KO. Perfect. Twin, okay. Twin is definitely an issue. I think we can KO it. Rakash is exhorted, so that should help. Kazuma is dangerous, we need to focus fire there. Without a doubt. Okay, let's do this. Door, let's test out. Well, this will kill me, right? I'm just gonna do uppercut. Okay, this will finish you. Gonna wait a turn with you. And they both perished. What the heck? Gramwell and Blues. I think that will work. Let's do the same thing to you. Ended up being a more difficult fight than anticipated, but we won. I am beaten, free. Alrighty, alrighty. I think General will be a rough fight. Maybe I should swap them out, but then again... I don't really wanna swap them out, because I'm farming experience for level ups. We do be now strong enough to equip the... Oh yeah, you know what? I'm gonna move you into my main squad. Like, if I put Platimouse and Cernief and Hazarat into my squad, instead of Gramwell, Blues and Gotti, I probably could have defeated Max, but too late. Too late. Also, hello there, Drow the Bolt, and hello there, Santai Gabriel. Sorry I didn't see the messages. If you have any real high level tem for some reason, bring them. Should I? Oh, so that was you. It was me all along. Okay, well, I'm gonna trust you. I'm gonna swap out these three for these three. You walked past me earlier. Let's go. That's always fun when that happens. Toxic Fire. Let's give him... I'm trying to think. Umbrella would be good. Let's give him Umbrella. And Cernief. Ice Cube, probably. If only I did this earlier, I could have defeated Max, but oh well. Too late. I think it's just us versus the General now, maybe. Nah, we got spotted by this lady. Oh well. Did you guys see that? That was bugged out, right? You fool, you have no idea what you are messing with. A bunch of bad cosplayers. You are one to talk, you wanna be gorilla. That was a bit of a bug. Crane and Lowly. Alrighty then. This could be easy. As long as we can survive. They both die in 2 hits. Good luck against the General. I'm sure I'm gonna need it. I'm kind of worried because Max easily defeated me. Focus and Calabis, okay. Well, Fire Tornado and... Just to be safe, let's do this. Mainly because I wanna make sure one of them dies. Perfect. That's fine. You know what? Maybe a waste of items, but I think that was proper time to use them. We lost one of them anyways, oh well. Alrighty then. Let's focus fire on the Grumper, I think. He's got rock shield, that's not fair. Let's test out Arzolath. We haven't really tested out Arzolath before. I'm kind of curious about it. Powerful attack, harmful lick, okay. Interesting, interesting. Let's test it out. That was indeed pretty harmful. I do like the Arzolath's design. Looks adorable. I'm gonna lick you too. Let's do clinch. Now everyone is freaking overexerted, so let's wait. Not bad. You think you won? You've only just begun to lose, you fool. Serving the general was the proudest moment of my career. Also, Sentai Gabriel, I see you. Hello, hello. You have cute lizard. Let me do this. That was not the one I wanted to use. I wanted to use this one. There we go. Let's freaking go. Alright, I need to go heal before I fight the general. Yo, look at this. That looks like a shiny. That must be one of those Umbras that someone mentioned in the chat a couple episodes ago. Alright, can we take out the general? That's the real question. I think we have a decent squad. But we will see. See a sticker? Kakamasenot. That looks pretty cool. I always have a hard time finding these silhouettes. It's not that one. It's this one. Let's go. I should definitely, whenever we regain the ability to travel, I should go talk to the sticker guy in Dennis. I think that would be wise. But General Sir, enough, I should have never tolerated your failure to deal with the biscuit, Dojo Puppet in Takma. Sir, with all due respect, that's not what... I don't care what you want, you were happy enough to accept the prestige and top-notch Temtem, and now you balk at your duties. This isn't some wishy-washy dojo, this is Clan Belsoto, and you shall follow orders. You what? You are a shame to Dennis and to the clan. Get in that airship and shut up, for I am sorely tempted to leave you here with that precious sweetheart of yours. He is not mine. I must. Yeah, the other weakling. Kbit Biscuit. Get in the airship, Max. I will not. You what? I will not, sir. This isn't right. It's one thing to rule Kisiwa, but this is a step too far. A step too far, you say? Yes, sir, with all due respect. With all due respect, Max, let me show you the meaning of a step too far. Holy moly. I didn't expect Max to actually commit toaster bet. Holy moly. That's unfortunate. One less nuisance. Murdering your own? Yes, and what of it? They were suddenly your friend? Max would go and on about how you were always one-upping them. How you always get all the praise and attention from the professor whatever. How you stole their thunder in the Apprentice's Eve and that kindergarten stuff. And now you are sorry for them. What sort of friendship is that? If it wasn't for your bullying, they would have never joined us. Perhaps I should thank you. They were just troubled. They were a fragile, spoiled brat just like you. No real cause to fight for, since this archipelago hasn't seen a glorious war in centuries. They chose their side better than you, but under the surface you are just the same. And now I'm gonna take a minute to end you too, before I leave this forsaken place. I will enjoy this, you pesky civilian. That mustache could kill, holy moly. That's a proper general mustache for sure. Also, I never seen Valiar before in the game. Also, holy moly, he's got level 87. I think this will go poorly for me. I don't think we will win this one, guys. He's much more over-leveled than I expected. But if we somehow win, it's gonna be magnificent, that's for sure. Holy moly, that was a cool move. Over 99% of the people who make it here lose to him. He's got some cool moves up his sleeve. Okay, well, let's try Hazard and Cerny. I guess the only way to win here is to know beforehand he's level 87 and farm up to be similar level maybe. Let's do Harmful Lick and this. Yeah, even double damage barely scratches these enemies. We are too underleveled. I'm gonna be happy if I can kill at least one of them, I suppose. That's a really cool move though. He's almost down. But I don't get the experience because both of my people were dead. God dang it. That's so unfortunate. Alrighty then. He uses the secret deck. He's too powerful, that's for sure. And now, if I had time for further amusement, I would let my fair attempts feed on you, you pathetic worm, but I have some drastic strategic readjustments to make to Telobos. Biscuit, can you hear me? Stay with me. A medic, we need a medic here. Finally, you are awake. It's my apprentice Eve. Good one, partner. You must have been truly exhausted. It was tough. A bit intense for everybody. Where are the others? Did we win? Safe and sound, and yes, we won. Kisiwa won, and with it the whole archipelago. It's over. Far from it, my friend, very far. Nothing hurts too much. I'm fine. I need a partner, not a martyr. I didn't think we've seen the last of Clan Belsoto. Speaking of which, I heard what happened to Max. They had it coming, let's be honest. You and I both know that's the pain talking, partner. You are not like that. He speaks like he knows me, but we just met literally a day ago or something. Here in Kisiwa, Clan Belsoto showed its true colors. They will stop at nothing, not even murder, to control the archipelago. I'm sorry, Biscuit, I arrived too late to catch General X before he jumped on the Belsoto airship. Where is everyone? At the Congress, of course. The what? Musa has sent word to all the Dojo Masters of the archipelago, summoning them for an extraordinary council here in Uhuru. Here in Kisiwa? Yes, isn't that something? I've never heard of anything like it. Whether we want it or not, things are moving fast. The whole archipelago has had a rude awakening. We are expected at the Congress, by the way, you and me. Are you a Dojo Master? Yes, and I'm also the Queen of Arbory. Did you hit your head that hard, Biscuit? Come on, get your kit. They want to hear our version of this whole ambroglio. It's getting late, I will run ahead, but don't tarry. We are at Amoja Square in the upper district, close to the airship terminal. Don't make the Dojo Masters wait. Alrighty, well... As is tradition, let me check if there is any loot. Doesn't seem like it. Oh, I recognize this layout. We are at that hotel. Or is this a different location? I cannot tell. Are they done with the celebrations yet? I need to catch some shut-eye. What a time to be in Kisiwa. I will tell my grandchildren I was there during the greatest battle of our time. I visited Arzolath a month ago and the place I was staying at was so similar to these hotels chains, eh? Well, there is a canon explanation why they look so similar. But they do be in fact different locations. Cool. Doesn't seem like there are any pickable items anywhere though. What are they eating? This person had carrot. And that guy had, I have no idea, some sort of a slope. Exposition and you can finally fly around again. Let's freaking go. That's what I was hyped for. Did you have a good night's rest? You look much better now. I don't remember coming here. No wonder you were carried here unconscious by a friend of mine from the Resistance and this handsome dude in a trench coat. They said you needed a room. The Belsoto commandeered the hotel during the occupation. There was little we could do about it, but I'm very proud of at least providing shelter for the wounded at the Battle of Uhuru. Least we can do. Understandable. Why am I... There we go. I'm going to take it nice and slow. Have another coffee, read a book. I've earned it. I'm fine, really. Just a few bruises and scratches from a Belsoto Scum bun. It's so sad what they do to those poor creatures. So where are we? We are right next to the Temporium. I'm gonna swap back my normal team that I need to evolve. These guys will definitely be my go-to. Here is my starter. I will remove their items though, because maybe I'm gonna be needing them on someone I'm evolving. There we go. I think whenever Race evolves, he will be the 6th member probably. Let me double check. Yeah, he has 3 green stats. You have only 2. Definitely need to restock on some stuff. Let's buy like, I don't know, 13 of those. I think 1 of those, 2 of those, and that's it. I'm gonna save the rest of the money. Heal just in case. Alrighty. So there is the airship. Lots of side quests by the looks of things. And also people are now around. Listen carefully, hear the song of the water flowing. It's like high above on earth. Blissful. To just stop here, close your eyes, enjoy the bubbling of water. It's these small things that one misses the most when human cruelty gets in the way. Stay a minute here with me, fellow human. Let's enjoy this little joy together. How about no? Hi. Have a good day, friend. A new friend and you. Not much for discussions, it seems. How should I approach this? I guess let's start from the right side. This is the side we already sort of explored a little bit. I'm just waiting for someone. Extra, get the latest edition of Uhuru Gazette. Carry on. How I've missed this, just standing here in the shade, listening to the wind in the branches. Wanungu Peace is a beautiful thing. Perhaps. Okay, I don't see anyone else. Let's go check out the buildings then. This one seems to be empty. The real question is, why would there be empty building? If there wasn't some hidden loot in it. Who knows? Sorry, the hotel is further to the north in the upper district. I don't remember asking about the hotel, but alright. I'm watching this. Alright, let's check out this building. Uhuru is a relatively big, strangely laid out city. It definitely has a very unique layout. I assume the whole city is built on like a tiny mountain of sorts, since the whole thing has huge stairs in the middle. All we need for this level is more cinematics. I cannot believe it crashed again, I swear. Wait, when was the last time I saved? So are you developing a game or are you playing a game? I guess maybe both, who knows? But this is like laid out as if this was a mountain with the top being up there. It's a very interesting layout for sure. Feels very unique. I'm just trying to relax. I guess the real Temtem was the Thames we tempt along the way. Why 2 Thames? Why not 6 or 7 Thames? How many would be optimal? In my opinion, the more the better. True, gotta catch them all. Okay, I think I checked everything over here. So let's go further down. I keep getting lost. This place is humongous. Did you know that in the Denizen dialect the word for bench and bank is the same? I am a Denizen. I see. Well, I mean that was my only conversation topic, so good talk. Neat. I know, right? What if he actually lied? I don't think we've been on this level before. Up the heat, I gotta lose the uniform, get some beach trunks and go swimming. I'm looking for stickers on the floor. I don't see any though. Maybe there aren't any. Let's check out the buildings then. First the Belsoto and now the Denizens. Can a girl just watch TV at home in peace? I assume this is probably a dojo. No, it's furniture shop. Let me check the prices. How much for this tiny, cheap-looking desk? Okay, that's not bad. If only I had a house. How much is a TV? That seems like a pretty decent price. Hard to say, I don't know the economy. A painting for 9,000. Must be a Picasso. For sure. Empty house. Yo, I just realized they have that dual monitor setup right here. Let's go. Also, this trash can looks suspicious, but there is nothing in there. Okay. Alrighty then. Last building of this floor. Breakfast all day. Fair enough. Another damaged one. I wonder if this will be something we can explore right away. I'm not gonna check, I'm gonna check later. Please think of the water Temtem and do not litter. This looks very suspicious. Why would there be a random island over here? Maybe it's for fishing. I think I've seen your face before at the dojo in Wumbi. I was indeed there. Good to see you made it here. What a difference a few days make. Just a week or so ago things looked so grim. I don't know if everything will go back to normal after this, if it can go back, or if I want it to carry on as usual, but I sure could use a break. Me too, man. So enjoy the lake, fellow fighter. It's not your Celaro, but the water is nice today. If only we had a couple more people for a game of beach volleyball. Can I lock up the gate again? No. Who would have thought I would end up standing guard at the gates of Uhuru? Oh well. Welcome to the free city of Uhuru. Have a great day. Alrighty then. I haven't checked that island over there. Let me quickly take a peek. There is this little thingy over here. Finally, I can take off that freaking uniform and go for a swim. Were you in the resistance? Of course I was and am. Up in SAMMI garrison, bro. 2 attacks a day for a week. Until they blasted that freaking bridge. Told them to do it if the first day, but old Badru wouldn't listen. Anyway, buddy, I want to get my mind off the blasted war for a day or two. We've earned that, right? I suppose. I still cannot tell if flying is faster than walking. It literally feels like the same exact speed. I don't see any stickers on the floor. There is one over here too. Another damaged one. And also one here. Noxolotl, this one isn't damaged. Let's go. We love it when it's in the mint condition. That is also a very interesting sticker design. I would argue it looks nothing like the actual Noxolotl. At least from what I've seen in the fights. I didn't even realize it had 4 legs, to be honest. It's alright too. Nothing over here. What are you selling? Would you like to some fresh fruit candy? It's fresh fruit candy. Do you have fresh fruit? No, it's candy, but it's made from fresh fruit. It's fresh fruit candy. Fruit is actually better as candy. Don't let that Mokupani Freud Co-op tell you otherwise. Fresh fruit is healthier. No way. Fresh fruit is too much to handle for many people. Like, for example, the Arburians. Candy is the future. Show me your wares. So I guess you could do some stuff with this if you wanted. I don't think I'm gonna be utilizing that quite yet. That feels like endgame stuff when you are trying to maximize your squad and such. I do wanna go check that quest over there though, which was gated by the war happening. And also let me check the map, because yeah, there doesn't seem to be much else. Let's go this way. I'm gonna go back and explore the rest of the town in a minute. I just wanna go see what that quest is about while it's on my mind. Personally, I don't buy candy since I got so much from the Daily Mail quest, but it's quite useful to tweak TVs. Also, hello there, Flame Spike. Hello, hello. Okay, it should be diagonally straight through here. Do you maybe have a new dialogue? They can spot you easily from the watchtowers. Okay, they are still stuck in the war over here, even though it ended. Hope you don't mind, I'm gonna lurk here. I thank you very much for the lurk and greatly appreciate it. Lurkers are always welcome. Okay, hopefully this quest isn't stuck still in the war. I probably could have used Ascend, but it's not a very big distance and we can just smoke bomb out of here afterwards. So it should be fine. Welcome, have a cup of tea and some dates, will you? Sure, why not? Here you are, to your health, my friend. The tea is delicious. Glad you enjoy our hospitality. I always liked denizens. One day I will take a cruise to Silero River. So much water must be a sight to behold. And now it would be a customary to tell tales around cup of tea, traveler, but I'm afraid this old man only remembers the tale of the Sea Queen. And since you are denizen, that one you surely must know already. So many great tales I have forgotten with age. If you really are interested in our old fables, I recommend that excellent book that was its title again. Oh yes, Fables of the Isles. Excellent indeed. You can probably still find it at the 2 cents book in the big city. So that's the quest. I expected a bit more, to be honest, but that's alright. That's alright. Let's check out the left side now. And I guess we can start from the top again. I just need to get to the other side. Should be fine. Another damage sticker. Hey Tamer, it's nice being able to have a friendly Temtem battles again, isn't it? I do prefer them friendly, me too. I love Temtem taming and fighting, but I hated doing it when everything had to be training to battle the Belsoto. It feels like it taints the beauty of it. I'm glad for y'all, but for me this whole thing has just sucked all the joy out of it. I don't feel like Temteming up anymore. Cheer up, I'm sure you will get the hype again. Just gotta take a few days off and relax. You are just burnt out. Anyway, Denizen, why don't we have a little exhibition battle for her? Just watch us, girl. Sure, why not? This time for fun. Let's do it. I hope. Okay, level 48. That's manageable. I'm gonna be paranoid that people will have the levels of the general now. I'm surprised. Well, the fire took it out. But I was surprised it lived. Okay, who should we target next? I guess maybe the Xenoret. You are weak to this though, so maybe... I'm gonna do Ember Stare and this over there. And if I do the same thing again, we should win. But I cannot because this is an issue. Oh well. It still worked. We still won. That's a lot of experience. Also, holy moly. The race is finally evolving. So now we have a Raycan. Let me remove Raycan from my list. There we go. That was some hot move. So what do you say, Ige? That was a cool fight, yeah. Maybe I'd like to Temtem up. Yes, not with you, though. I know all your moves, Liato. You are so predictable. What? Wanna Temtem up, Denizen? I like your style. Sure, I have the file, so I can just quick heal. Alright, but go easy on me. Actually, I should have probably swapped out the fire for something I need to evolve. Oh well, too late. Choices have been made. At least it can help me win for now. I'm gonna miss Raycan. I wonder what I will equip instead of him. Okay. I think we won. it. I'm not a good tamer, never been one. Temtem fighting is not really my cup of tea. I wonder if she has different dialogue when you intentionally lose. That was rubbish as expected. You are not that bad. You are being polite, but I'm just not cut out for this. I guess I don't know. Perhaps if I had better Temtem, I could stand a chance against a real tamer like you. But like this, it's just not fun for me. Sorry. And if you got good Tems, that would be super nice of you. Can you get me an Oshira? It has always been my dream to have one, but no chance of finding one in Kisiwa. And then I will be more interesting opponent for you, yeah, win-win situation. Oshira, I don't know if we have that one. It rings a bell, but not too sure. We do have one. You know what? Sure. But first, let me go switch out my team. Because I don't need this fella anymore. I don't think he evolves any further. I will remove your item. Gonna move you right here. We still need to evolve these 5. Which one would be quickest? Let me check. 52, 59, 58, 53. Okay, quickest one is Droply, so let's take Droply. Yes, I'm gonna replace your item for the decoy. And I'm gonna give you Water Earth. I think Lightning Rod would be good. Let's give you that. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. I don't know if we have to take Oshira to the quest lady. Am I going the wrong way? Yes, I am. Did you bring me Oshira? Let me first swap this with this. I cannot swap in here. That's alright then. I'm sure. You handed over Oshira. Is this my Oshira? Take good care of it. It's impressive. What natural grace. I wish I was a better tamer really and I could teach it real techniques. Like, have you heard about the Sea Queen and the legendary power of her armies of Oshira? What's that? It's a legendary power. Some say it's magic. Some say it's just a very powerful technique. You know who might know more about it? There is this sage man Mehina, one of the old desert nomads. He knows all sorts of legends. If anyone knows, it's him. I did spoke to him. He said to go find the folktales book in Uhuru. Oh, this is connected to the guy over there. That I didn't expect. Or I didn't. I have no idea which one of these buildings is a bookstore, but I guess we will find out soon enough. There is a boutique. Let's see, do you have anything interesting? Cactus backpack, not bad. I cannot find a cute sweater for my platypet. That would be a cool mechanic if you could equip sweaters on some Temtems. Some variety at last, so many uniforms. Uniforms, what's the point in everyone looking exactly the same? Do you have crystal skates? Yes, just a moment. You know, it's funny. They've suddenly became more popular, particularly amongst denizen visitors. Why is that, I wonder? I don't know. So here you are. They are magenta? No. Those are roller skates. Oh yes, I'm sorry. They are the last pair. I'm so sorry. What the down below? I'm sure we will get some more any month now. I'm never gonna see skates ever again. I miss being able to skate, but oh well. Yeah, this definitely looks like important place. Dennis, domestic arbory, so on and so forth. I'm sorting letters. The ones for other islands go straight to the Temtem carriers, except the Tukma bound. The domestics I'll go straight to the human posties. Makes sense? I hope so, yeah. Who's a good girl? Certainly not me. I was talking to my pajaro. Okay. What are they for? They have specialized roles. We normally use pajaro for short trips and very light loads, so they mostly fly to Tukma. Sometimes Omninicia if the winds are favorable. For most other deliveries, the best choice is a well-trained paharak, either with a postal harness to carry a standard load of letters or with a lighter one for urgent deliveries. And for small and medium parcels, you cannot go wrong with Grandpa. Thank you for the info. No problem, I love my job. By the way, have you ever seen this? Oh, I cannot mount her here. I was gonna show him something mind-blowing. That they can carry humans too, but it's not allowed. Welcome to your post office. How may I help? I'm looking for a job. You are in the right place. We swamped with undelivered parcels and we need delivery people desperately interested. What's the pay? We pay according to deliveries. We are trying to be as efficient as possible, so we try to bundle as many deliveries as possible. Meaning some days you'll go get up to 3 parcels per job. So what do you say? Ready for a delivery? Sure. Let me see what the priority deliveries are right now. 1 package time to deliver. Just 1 delivery, lucky you. Deliver this parcel to Nicoletta in Gifted Bridges. And make it quick. For health and safety reasons, you need to deliver them within the next 7 hours. Or we will have to write it off. Go. Nicoletta in Gifted Bridges. I think that's back in Dennis, right? I'm pretty sure. Also 7 hours in real time or in game. Because I don't see a clock anywhere. I guess we will have to fly there eventually. Before we do though, let me check what happens in here. Thank you so much, Biscuit. Long time no see. Hello, Biscuit. How are you liking your apprentice? She's a fast learner and a pleasure to work with. So enthusiastic, so curious. She reminds me so much of myself when I was starting out. I have so much to learn. You are doing great, girl. Give yourself some credit. How are you liking your mentor? I still cannot believe it. I'm learning techniques faster than ever. I cannot even sleep at night thinking how I could get better and relax. You need to get proper rest and take care of yourself too. I know, but it's so exciting. My work here is done. I owe you big time. I have some savings, they are not much, but no, keep that, girl. You are going to need some safety net. Here, Biscuit, take this. Wild Savannah Dye Bundle. It's tradable. Those are exclusive hues I've been developing for the fashion industry, so don't say you got them here, okay? Now you are going to be the most fashionable tamer this side of Kilima. Cool. I would maybe consider equipping some, but I'm happy with my current outfit as it is. So maybe later. Not quite right away. Why do you have still question mark though? Did you bring my colors, Biscuit? By the stains on your hands I see you found some fine purple. May I... Oh, this is perfect. Exciting, I'm going to use it straight away and have this for your trouble. And when you have time, the next bit I'm going to do is the Pensan Reflections. I'm going to need some alizarin red pretty soon. Find some alizarin red. I have no idea where to get that, but I'm sure eventually we will figure it out. Mental, that's a duplicate. Finally I can play outside again. Good for you. Good for you. This is the coolest dude I have met in the game. Look how cool he looks. He has red eyes. I'm burning. Should have brought some pan sunscreen. You are cool in my book. I wish you were a main character or something in the story. It's back to the office if you don't mind. I'm still getting ready for work. Alrighty then. Xolot, take me, this place is huge and so much Pensan, it's blinding. You just missed a war. Not really, I arrived just before it started, but then I spent those days hiding in a cave in the Tassa Desert with some friends. It was nice and dark down there, so comforting. Stay in the shade. I wanted to see the sides, but ooh, it's too pencil. Makes sense. Another damaged one. Yo, they have a Pidgey-Pig plushie. Who are you? Is he a friend of yours? Nope. Then would you mind leaving us alone? Thanks. Cool, cool. Don't mind me breaking and entering. Have we been in here? Maybe I did breed too many of those. At least they are adorable. How is the progress? It's going well. I'm currently exploring the town in the desert. Have we been in here? I don't think so. You look like Naruto Uzumaki. I wish a sleep worked on me. That's literally Naruto. Even the shoes. It has to be a Naruto. Okay, what do we have here? You made it to Kishiba, nice. It's pretty sunny in here. We just defeated the general. Just staring at the stairs, never mind me. Alrighty. Oh, finally some items. Silicon shard. Every time I open the fridge, it's still empty. Too bad. Welcome to 2025, I suppose. Or 2026 already. I forgot which year it is. Okay, nothing in there. Have you met George? He's very handsome. I'm narrowing my eyes. That guy looks like Minato from Naruto. Sorry I had to say it. I'm narrowing my eyes even harder. Speaking of which, this looks like Kushina. So we have Kushina, we have Minato, and guy in the other house look like Naruto. Coincidence? I think not. This is a conspiracy. Not listening to her? No, I'm not blushing. Whoever designed these three characters, I refuse to believe they didn't take Naruto for inspiration. It's just too much of a coincidence, you know? If you want my advice, you should quit your job. No, I don't know what your job is. I'm a tamer. You should quit. Well, gee, thanks. Well, gee, thanks. I've been in here, right? Yeah, that's the Minato Kushina household. But there is one issue. I haven't seen a bookshop anywhere. So I don't know where to get the thingy, but oh well. I guess we should do the main quest now. I don't think there is anything else I missed. I explored the whole thing. I think I got all the stickers that were on the ground. The only place I haven't explored is straight up from here, which is where the main quest is. I would like to thank all the Dojo Masters who answered our call, the Karl of Kisiwa, and who are with us here today. Dojo Master Sofia for Dennis, Dojo Master Tihani for Omninesia, Captain Collie of the Quetzal Volunteer Brigade representing Tukma, Dojo Master Dr. Sasaya for Sipanku, and Professor Konstantinos of Arbiuri University representing the Dons of both colleges. I declare the first Archipelagic Congress open. This has no precedent in a recent history, Biscuit. Dojo Master Tihani has the floor. Thank you, I shall be brief. Many of you had never heard the name of Clan Belsoto until today. I, however, have been investigating them for some time. While on a research trip to Dennis, I heard of the ransacking of ancient ruins at Windward Fort. A certain Lady Lottie turned out to be behind those disturbances. I knew she had been associated with certain Arburian elements a long time ago, so I decided to have the matter professionally investigated. Musa, I would like to call a witness, please. Carlos. And Biscuit, I was wondering when you'd been up to. By the Silaro, Biscuit, the Archipelagic Congress recognizes Carlos and Biscuit of Dennis. They are both members of the Resistance and served honorably in the Battle of Uhuru. The free people of Kisiwa thank you for your service, friends. I am a private detective. I was hired by Tihani to investigate the Lady Lottie. Soon her trail led me to a secret society known as Clone Belsoto. I tracked them from Dennis to Omninesia, where Lady Lottie was coordinating a so-called scientific mission to the Anak volcano. The Belsoto had provoked an artificial eruption for the purpose of creating a diamond Temtem. This rings a bell. That's when I come across Biscuit, a young tamer from Zadar. He helped me foil the Belsoto. He infiltrated the volcano and shut down the Belsoto operation, which was led by a certain Dr. Hamijo. Did you say Dr. Hamijo? Please, Dr. Sasaya, let us hear the whole story. Apologies. My old friend Badru Turai informed me of a strange comings and goings here in Kisiwa, and a growing number of airships heading this way. So while I was in a hurry to investigate Lady Lottie, Biscuit was supposed to liaise with Badru Turai here. I think we all know that part of the story. What did you find out in Arpuri? Lady Lottie is related to the ancient nobility of Lodgeburg, but I found no other clues. It was a dead end. When I tried to get back to Kisiwa to reunite with Biscuit, well... Thank you, Carlos, and thank you, Tihani. Biscuit, what else can you tell us? My airship was attacked by that same Lady Lottie as revenge for kicking her out of the fort in Dennis. We crashed in Tukma and almost died. Once I reached Quetzal, I was thrown in jail. Sorry about that. And then Biscuit came to my dojo and he joined the Resistance. What can you tell us about that Max? They were evil, but they are dead now. The general himself killed them when they refused to follow orders. We are all sorry for your loss, Biscuit. Anything else that we could use? I've heard of a certain Telebos, but I don't know who, what, or where it is. It would be better to know our enemy, but at least we know there is more to Clan Belsoto than we've seen. We must stay alert and seize the initiative before this happens again. Very well, I think this is enough information for us to deliberate. The Congress thanks and dismisses Biscuit. Fellow Masters, we must agree on a course of action and do so fast. The Belsoto have lost a battle but not the war. I'm not sure we should call it that. I dislike it as much as anyone here, but I'm afraid that is precisely what it is. We must be careful with words. The Dons of Arbori are wary of supporting archipelago-wide operations that they see as a threat to their independence. What we call it is irrelevant, fellow masters. Let Kisiwa be a warning to all of us. If we fail to unite and strike against the Belsoto, we will be defeated. If you tolerate this, your islands will be next. Let us continue. You did well, Biscuit. Come, let's talk in private. This is going to take them a while. We should get a move on. Well then, we need to decide what to do next. I'm hoping the boss has some new lead to pursue. That was a long conversation. Hello again, Biscuit. Here we are again, the three of us. Last time it was in Nanga a year ago. So where do we stand now, boss? Has the Congress come up with a plan? Sort of. We have some sort of preliminary understanding, but not the firm resolution I wanted. Also, what the heck did she mean? It was a year ago. Did the game read my date and figure out it's been a year already or something? I don't know. Kind of odd. Getting the whole Congress to agree on joint action is going to take more time than I thought. Who's on our side? Everybody, I hope, since the other side is Clan Belsoto, but I know what you mean. Obviously, Musa is very aware of the danger the Belsoto pose, as is Koli, but he's here with a bunch of volunteers. He doesn't have the support of the Tukmani Dojo Master. Could think you made the right call, boss. I'm not paying you to flatter me, Carlos. Time for action, spoken like a true gumshoe. We cannot just stay put until the Archipelagic Congress reaches a decision. Agreed, we need to take the initiative, go on the offensive before the Belsoto can reorganize and strike again. The problem is, we don't know where, and every time we go somewhere, the Belsoto strikes somewhere else. They are always one step ahead. I need a clue to follow, boss. I've got Lady Lottie's diary. You've got what? Let me see. Where did you get this? I found it in the Banyan in Omninesia. You are learning from the best, eh? I think this particular page of the diary is more useful to you than me. She seems to be describing some sort of Temtem taming technique. Brace. Okay. Can you find something useful, Carlos? We need a clue that can take us to their leader or some indication of what they are up to next. I'm on it, boss. I'm going to need some time to see if there is something worthwhile here. Get to it then. Biscuit, listen, I must get back to Omninesia. I have to discuss all this with Raviri. But before I go, there is something you could do. Whatever you need. I need you to talk to Sasaya. She's the Dojo Master of Supanku. And an eminence, she pretty much invented digital Temtem back in the day. In fact, back then Hamijo was one of her most promising pupils. We all have some history there. Anyway, long story short, she might know something about him that we don't. While Carlos pursues Lady Lottie clue, I want you to talk to Sasaya and follow the Hamijo's trail. Alrighty then. Partner, weren't you supposed to ask the Sasaya about Hamijo? I guess I were. Alrighty then. That was a whole lot of dialogue. I assume the sun icon is where we will find the doctor. So let's go over there. Before I take more steps though, let's look for stickers. There could be some stickers on the floor, you never know. Apparently there aren't any. Surprising. Very, very surprising. Not now, Biscuit. There is plenty I need to do to organize the reconstruction of Kisiva. Where is Dr. Sasaya? I won't bother you. I think she went to check out some books or something. Should be at the Tusa Saint, the bookstore over there. The bookstore over there. So this is the bookstore then. I honestly, when you look at the map, this is like the least building I would ever expect of being a bookstore. I would have expected this to be some sort of a, I don't know, major's office or the residence of the Dojo Master or something. Not a bookstore though. By the Pansant, I've got all the classics. Look at this, a first edition of complete geographical survey of the urban archipelago. The first great atlas. Yada yada yada. I wonder if they have any books on applied psychohistory. You are the Biscuit, right? That there is a detective sidekick, right? Yes, a pleasure. From the sound of it, you've done some service to Kisiva in this so-called Congress. What do you want then? I'm investigating Hamijo. There we are. Tihani inquired about that too, but then she had to meet the detective of hers. Since you seem to be working with them, I suppose I can trust you. Story time then. I will try to keep it brief though, not like those long rants of Professor Victor. Every time he tells the story I want to tear my hair out. Just tell me about the Hamijo. Alright, your loss. Hamijo is an old colleague of mine. We had ethical differences and he vanished, bitter and furious. I had no idea he joined Clan Belsoto until the Congress. So where does this lead us? To the Anak incident you mentioned, the Clan Belsoto having abandoned digital Temtem to the invasion of Kisiva and to recent incidents in Sipanku. For some time now, digital Temtem have been disappearing from my lab in Nanto. I thought it was lab assistants or local tamers being a bit cheeky. But now I see the pattern, and there are rumors about a fortified cloud going around, which I would dismiss as folktales from drunk villagers, but now I don't think so. A fortified cloud, it's too similar to legends and fairy tales like the Nantoshimi Monogatari to be taken seriously, but it matches some testimonies we heard from Kisivan resistance fighters at the Archipelagic Congress. Alright. Could that be the teleboss I keep hearing about? I've not heard that name before, that could be. And then there is the issue I wanted to tell you about, the Temtem disappearances from my lab. A lot of them seem to have escaped or been purposefully released into the wild. It's caused some problems with local Temtem. I thought it was an accident, but no, I'm not too sure. Sounds more like there has been a major Belsoto operation in Sipanku going on for a while, right under my nose. Where in Sipanku? That's the problem, Biscuit. Believe me, it's a big island. We don't have time for you to be trekking all over the place looking for Belsotos. The clan could be preparing a new attack as we speak. You need to narrow it down a bit more. Once we are there, I can help you as much as you need, but we will need a more precise location. And an airship, of course. I will speak to Carlos. Ataboy, and don't forget we need an airship. Sipanku is too far to rock home all the way, or whatever you call it. Okay. Looking for any book in particular? I need Fables of the Isles. An oldie but goldie. Yes, I think I still have a copy. Should be in that bookcase over there to your right. Here it is. Tucked away in the cavernous formations north of Brickle-de-Mar, high above the Patrinus gates. That's the Aquamarina Caves. The entrance to the Sea Queendom must be there, up on a stone wall. Now that I got this climbing gear, those rock walls should be a cinch to navigate. So that's a complete side quest. Find the entrance to the Sea Queendom. Brickle-de-Mar, I think that was back in... maybe the Tukma, I don't know. Ah, Biscuit, you come a very long way, my dear pupil. I have a favor to ask. It's for Phaedra, she wants to study at Arbery. I think that rings a bell. The daughter of Minos, the fisherman. By the Silaro, is she already grown up? How time flies. I will be delighted to help, of course. Let her know I'm expecting her in Arbery. I need a research assistant. Thank you so much. Don't mention it. Have you heard about Max? Yes, I have. It's a terrible loss. I'm trying to muster the courage to go back to Zadar and tell her their family. They were so similar to you in so many ways. It's tragic things had to end this way. They really admired you deep down. I'm sure that with sufficient time and patience you two would have come to a better understanding of each other and would have joined forces for the right cause. But things don't always go like we plan or wish. That too is a lesson of adulthood, Gaby Biscuit. A bitter lesson, but a true lesson nonetheless. What have you been up to? This and that, I consulted my peers in Arbery on meta-mimetics. It seems nobody else is much interested in it except for that professor, but I think I've made some breakthroughs. The best example of which is that dear old 2Y to react to places of power indeed. Locating those places is a field of study in its own right. There is one here in Kiswa, the place they call Aisha's Heart. Its power seems to derive from the origins of humanity itself. I've just seen a book here about another such place, apparently the old Sea Queendom back home in Dennis. Can't remember where I put it, and one of my undergrads mentioned a shard brotherhood of Tukma and the artifacts they revere, which sound a lot like high Abovian relics. I wish I was younger and knew how to rock hop. I must go, of course, of course. You are a full tamer now, an adult to all intents and purposes, and burdened with unprecedented responsibility. I always knew you had great potential, but even so you surprise me, Biscuit. One day your talent will really be put to good use. Until then, take care, my favorite pupil. Please just let me read. I cannot believe it. I finally found a copy of the Romance of the Last Sheik. Isn't that the movie they were filming? There is still a question mark though, what the heck? Endera's Quest. That one is disappearing like snow in spring. Let me check. You are in luck, you are getting the very last copy. No idea when we are going to get more from Sipanku, and the waiting is agony. Here you are. The latest issue of the smash hit comic book Endera's Quest. You can have it for free, but can you do me a little favor in return? Sure. Now that everything is getting back to normal, people will be dying to get their hands on that comic book. I need someone to put an order in for another batch. You look like a resourceful tamer, the kind that can probably get to Sipanku before normal air traffic resumes. But I have to bring this to a friend in Dennis. Oh my, it isn't even for you, and you came all this way to get it. You must be the best friend ever. Sure, no problem. You can do whatever you like with the book. It's yours if you do this little errand. And also, you've probably already thought about this since you are obviously a fan. But just in case, if you go to see Panku and place that order, you could also get that book signed. How's that? I'm sure my friend would love it. Sure they will. A true collector's item then. Holy moly. Alrighty then. So many quests. I think the one we can finish right away is the question mark down here. Because that was related to a book, right? Did you find the power of the Sea Queen? Come back when you have it. Okay, never mind. We need to enter the cave in Dennis for that. Okay. Very well then. I guess next episode will be dedicated to retracing our steps a little bit. With the climbing gear and such, it makes sense. The Congress is fine and dandy, but what we need is action. We liberated Kisiwa by fighting the Belsoto, not by talking. Operation Task was a success. Of course it was. I'm doing my bit, of course you are. That's what I like about you. Catch you later, sure you will. The Narwhal has become your private yacht, it seems. Indeed. I think I could go explore over here, but I think I wanna go revisit Dennis, and more specifically, if you give me a second to find him in my list, I forgot his name. There we go. Tuwai. I wanna find some Tuwai, I think. Where have we been catching Tuwai? I don't remember. I know we had one in our inventory. It's slipping my mind, but we need to find a bunch of Tuwai, I think. For sure, because we need to evolve them at the altars and such. Back to the normal trade routes, it almost feels too tame now, eh? Perhaps I was born to be an adventurer after all. Can we go somewhere? The normal still isn't 100%, but we can still do short trips. Tukma, Omninesia, probably also Dennis, but not further until we are properly repaired. So let's go back to Dennis. And this is where I'm gonna continue the next episode, because this is a pretty good stopping point. So if you are watching on YouTube, thank you so much for watching yet another episode of Temtem. And until next time, bye bye.